pretty out there, Fran?
Not a lot. Like the second half foul shooting was good. We're 16 for 17, and the one miss we have is arguably our best foul shooter on the front end of a 1-on-1. But first half, I thought our foul shooting was poor. We go 5 for 11, and 2 of those are front ends of 1-on-1s. Puts a little bit more space between us and them. I thought that they did a great job running their sets, controlling tempo in many ways. We overplayed a little bit, probably too much on occasion, but our second half defense was better than our first half. But we can certainly play better, but I give Rice a lot of that credit that made us play poorly in some stretches. And I thought they made some really tough shots. Jackson made a couple of tough shots. Dearsey made a tough shot. So, I think Ben Braun's a terrific basketball coach.
You feel you saw, in terms of rebounding and ball security, big strides from the first game?
Yeah, I mean, we the different kind of game too. I mean, we turned it over 8 times, and obviously that's very good. Anytime you can do less than 10 in a game, that's very good. They only got 4 offensive rebounds, but this is not a great. They're undermanned, so they didn't have a great offensive rebounding group out there. So we should have done a better job from learning from the first game, and also that's not their strength. I think their strength is running their stuff and having some pretty good players step up. A kid like Tamir Jackson is a real solid kid.
Fran, what are you going to do to work on for next week's game against Delaware? Again, you do out-rebound Rice, and you certainly get 4 guys at double figures. It's a positive win. It's certainly a win is a win, as they say, but what will you need to do to get ready for Monty Ross and the Blue Hens?
Well, they will be a very good basketball team for us to compete against next week. And I thought we had some pretty good looks at the basket. We didn't shoot it very well. We talked a little bit about Scooty, where obviously he knocked it out against Kent, and not so well shooting the ball from the perimeter tonight, but that's what's going to happen some nights. But he comes up with 12 rebounds, and he found other ways to help his team. But I thought we did some good things, but I would suggest that it wasn't a work of art by any stretch.
Fran, was the three-point performance, is that guys just not getting good looks?
No, I don't think so. I thought we had great looks. Yeah, I think if we go back over the film, we shot 16 threes in the first half. We made 3 of them. I would say that 14 of the 16 were absolutely spectacular looks, but we just didn't knock them out. And I think we have a pretty decent shooting team. And so I think I'll take those shots anytime we can get them. We just didn't knock them out.
Fran's second unit was on the floor when they got back in the first half. What wasn't happening?
Yeah, I think defensively we gave up a lot of go-bys in that stretch. That's the biggest thing for us. And I would like to get more guys in the game, and we talked about that a little bit after the game. We need to play as many people as we can in that first half and get them some runs, and we may need them in the second half. But I thought our perimeter defense was not as good as it needed to be. We thought we gave up some go-bys and resulted in some layups, some fouls, 3-point opportunities for them.
Coach, 4 guys in double figures, but the bench didn't register a point. I think until 5 minutes left in the game. I think they had 5 total. Can you worry about the scoring balance?
Yeah, I thought Jake O'Brien had a big-time 3, too, for us. And Jake's going to do that. I thought he had some good looks as well, and he'll get more playing time as we go along as well. But Anthony was terrific tonight in so many ways. I thought he did a very good job on the offensive end. He comes up with 13 rebounds. I thought he's really starting to understand that that's a great strength of his. So, yeah, just some games are going to be like that. But we didn't we had not a lot of bench points because there wasn't a lot of bench time in that, especially in the second half. I thought we had some decent looks. I thought Quentin had a nice 3 look. Dalton Pepper had a great look at the 3, just didn't go for him.
What are your thoughts on what Will did today? Did he make improvements over the first?
Yeah, no question. No question. I think he was a little bit more solid, and he goes 3 for 4 at the line. He does turn it over a couple times, and the one time I think we were up 8, and they called a double dribble on him. He just picks that thing up. I think we had a run out on that too, and I think it would have spaced the game so much more. But I think he's getting better, and I thought his defense was very good tonight.
Coach, how about defensively? Will was 13 turnovers and just 6 assists for us.
For 13 turnovers, yeah, that's just the way they played. I mean, they kind of ran the clock, and at some point they're going to put it in the hands of Gearsey or Jackson and try to have them make a play. That's just the way they are built this year. They've lost a lot of guys. Again, they are undermanned, but That's just the way the game was played tonight. There wasn't a lot of opportunity for assists to them, and I thought our pressure was okay in the half court.
Could you talk some more about Reed's performance today? More about Anthony Reed's performance today?
Yeah, he was terrific, I thought. Again, 13 rebounds and he played 28 minutes. That's a lot of rebounds for Anthony, and I thought he did a really good job. He had made some pretty tough baskets inside, too. I was happy to see those last 4 foul shots go for him, too, because he's going to get fouled during the course of the year, and that's something he's going to have to do for us.
Anything else?
Thanks.